got the truck all packed up, ready to go with the eight four-wheeler and the bow and the tree stand and a blind. So I got a few other things I just wanted to show that I take on my hunt with me. Um, well, first I got ham radios. These are just some cheap Bayphone ham radios that I bought. I can listen to um, emergencies or use it for emergency call out. I'm working on my ham radio operator uh, license. Should be getting it soon. I finished the studies. I just need to go in and take the test. Um, that one's with just a standard antenna, and then this one is supposed to be a better antenna that I have on this one, but it's actually not as good as the standard antenna. So make sure you check uh, and do your research on the reviews for your antennas. But I've also got just the regular walkie-talkies that we carry with us, just little cheap walkie-talkies. Uh, Me and my partner, hunting partners, will carry those as we're scouting around the woods and break up. But um, what I have over here is a hunting bag, and it's filled with all of my uh, camo gear and my deer call, my black antlers. Um, I'll show you some of the stuff that I've got in there, and then of course I'm going to be carrying my weapon. What I have here is a Taurus uh, pistol that I use. It's a leg strap holster. I'll be carrying it out hunting with me out in the woods. You just never know what is going to be never know what could happen out there. So just want to make sure I've just got it on my side just in case I run into some hogs and decide to want to shoot one of those with the bow. Um, and just some extra protection just in case they decide to charge me. But in the bag here, those radios aside, got the whistle, thermostat, and compass on the side of the bag. And I carry a few things out in the field with me. So this is the pack that I load up, just a extra flashlight, just in case I get stuck out in the dark. But just the front of the bag, I just have my camo gear and my hunter orange uh, that's required. With some plastic uh, drop cloths to wrap around the deer. If I get one and get it quartered up, uh, just a survival tent, just in case I get stuck out in the woods. And just some maps and some more camo stuff that I'll be wearing tomorrow. Don't really see what the point is in the camo. Camping toilet paper, that's important. You just never know how long you're going to be out there. So might need it for emergency. Some scent killer that I use to spray myself down. Some mosquito spray. Like that's really going to help. But just some bow wax that I got here in the bag. And just some information for the on-site WMA registration. Not real sure if you can get a good look at that or not, but it's just a package to fill out the registration and put it in the drop boxes. and just the Texas Park and Wildlife booklet, just for some rules and regulations for hunting. But get all this stuff packed back in there. So it's kind of important to have this stuff around with you uh, on a hunt, especially if you're going scouting and not inside a blind or up in a tree stand. So do as much as you can to even the odds, and if the buck doesn't detect you, pick up your scent. In the front of the bag, I just got uh, some beef jerky for munching in case you get hungry out there. Now this is the bad boy. This is the Extreme Deer Call. Regular hunters that watch hunting shows on TV um, may already know what that is, but this is the Extreme Deer Call. It has a slide on it for buck on the bottom, and then a middle slide that you slide up for doe, and then at the end of the slide for fawn. It's got a flexible hose on that for the direction on it, and it's actually a really good deer call. I would actually recommend this deer call, but it looks like there's a lot of stuff out on market right now that they're picking up the same ideas on it. But very realistic collar. Probably we'll be using that tomorrow. There's some hand warmers just in case it gets cool out there. The weather's actually pretty nice right now. It's early in the season. A small telescope. I actually got a large set of binoculars that I'm going to use, and just some tacks that I use to put on the trees to marking the trails as I'm going through, to help me navigate through the trails and make sure that I don't get lost. Just a small blade for sharp blade for cutting up the deer and quartering it up. I've got a actual slicer, some face camo paint. Yeah, another book, and that's just a little cutter for cutting up the game there. And of course I've got some doe and rut spray. I've actually got a few of these here that I'll be using just for different scents, and hopefully those will work out pretty well as I'm walking around out and just misting the spray out to kind of cover my scent. Out scouting around, these little tacks will come in pretty handy. They do reflect in the light. If you're shining a flashlight, especially if you get caught out in the dark and lose your way on your trail. But good thing to have for marking your trail. But I'll also be marking the trail with the machete. That's the front of the bag, and then on the back of the bag that comes with the kit is that's just the mounts for my action camera that I'll be putting up, and these are just a bag of the straps for the action camera that I'll be using as well. Vest strap, head strap, and handlebar mounts, and bringing along a little saw to cut off the head of the buck. You have to show proof of sex in the state of Texas. And then I have a set of black antlers that comes along with the extreme deer call. It comes in a package with these, with the black antlers. But I think that's everything that I need for carrying my bag as I'm hunting. So that's just the basic backpack as I'm scouting out, and of course I'll have binoculars and the radio, and I've got a nice buck knife here that I'll have strapped on my side. It's a Walmart special, but it's a decent buck knife and very durable. I like the knife. I actually gave my nephew one for helping me do some work out on my land. But next bag that I have here is just a this is just my everyday go bag, or my bug out bag that I carry around with me. I'm not going to be hauling it around because the thing probably weighs about 40 pounds. It's loaded down with all types of survival gear, hatchet, another buck knife or a hunting knife that I bought online. This one's actually pretty cool. Comes with the like a hard plastic scabbard. Very nice stainless steel knife called Defender Extreme. And I may actually carry that one on me tomorrow while I'm hunting instead of my usual buck knife. But I've got a same compass and thermostat on there, some extra rope, flashlight, small flashlight, again walkie-talkie, and then I'll go into details on another video about my survival gear, and for my bug out bag, because this isn't the only one, but I just do carry it around with me at all times for case of emergencies, and I need to either get out of town, or if I'm on foot and hit the woods. So this is going to be a whole new episode on survival. But anyway, guys, that's what I got for now. Appreciate you tuning in with me on getting prepping for the big day of hunting tomorrow, and I'll be back at you in the morning on our trip. God bless us, and hope we have a safe trip and that bring home a big buck. I'm out.